friends, welcome back to my channel. The acne is out today because I have a dermatologist appointment in like an hour and I have to film this right now. We're just gonna go with it. I'm also speaking into a microphone, one because my cat has decided now is a prime time to groom himself, but also my parents are teachers and they're on Zoom calls outside my door, so I don't need you hearing all of their teaching and stuff. So I thought I'd just pop on here and tell y'all about my 21st birthday in quarantine. I actually had a lot of fun. It was a really good time. I'll get more into what I did in a sec. Going into it, I was pretty bummed because I was planning on trying to have a pretty big 21st birthday. I'm like second to last in my friend group to turn 21, which means that all of my friends are 21, which means that they can all celebrate it with me. So I wanted to do like a big trip, but you know, COVID, so that couldn't happen. My friends ended up making it a really fun time for me. I had a great time, and now I can legally purchase alcohol. I mean, even if I didn't have a good time, I'd be able to legally purchase alcohol, but I had a good time and I can now legally purchase alcohol. So okay, so going into my 21st birthday, my little sister Reagan came up to Santa Barbara with me, which is where I go to school, and she was visiting me, you know, just for the time being, just kind of like a change of scenery and stuff. And so the night going into my 21st birthday, so like at midnight, a couple of my friends that I've been quarantining with came over and we had like a fun little celebration. I was kind of in a slump that night. I mean, I still had a great time with my friends. It was still fun. And, you know, my friend Abby made me cake. They sang to me. It was a really fun time. But I was just kind of like moody. I couldn't like fully get into like the party mood, but we still hung out, we still talked, we, you know, did all the fun birthday things. So then on my actual birthday, we woke up and then I had a birthday brunch with the same friends and my sister. It was a really good time. We like ordered out some food, went on like a little picnic in like a secluded grassy area near my apartment, and it was fun. They gave me a couple of little presents. After that, my little sister, because you know, I had a few mimosas with my brunch because I can do that now. And so my little sister, who is newly licensed, was able to drive me from Santa Barbara back to my hometown. And there, after very, very many hours driving, I was able to have my friend Lauren come over, who has been safe about quarantining and stuff, and Lauren's birthday is really close to my birthday, so we always get to celebrate it together, which is really fun, and I'm really grateful for that. Shout out Lauren if you're watching. Happy birthday, boo. And so my mom, which is like, this is like the sweetest thing ever. I love that she did this. She got us sushi, which is like one of my favorite foods, and we had that for dinner. And then she bought us just like a ton of wine, and we did like a fake little wine tasting in our kitchen, and we had like some cheese and crackers and chocolate, and it was, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I had such a good time. So that was like the conclusion to my 21st birthday. Lauren stayed for a little bit afterwards and we like talked and hung out and we were a little wine drunk, you know. So yeah, that was the end of my 21st. I had a really good time. But the festivities don't end there, my friends. Oh no, no. A couple months ago, my friend Emily, who you see in my 21st birthday baking video, you can also find her in my Josh Hutcherson video. She texted me and she was like, hey, like, are you busy from the 10th through the 13th of September? And I was like, well, my birthday's on the 9th, so I mean, I'm probably going to be a little bit busy after that, but I mean, she knew that. And she was like, okay, like, don't plan anything. And I was like, okay, why? And she was like, none of your business. Just don't plan anything. So I was like, okay. So long story short, they planned this huge surprise trip for me. And oh my gosh, it was so sweet of them. I'm so touched. I had such a good time. So kind of how it went down is the 10th, I woke up and then I got ready really fast and I drove back up to Santa Barbara. I got there around like 3, and as soon as I got there, all of my friends showed up and they were like, okay, you're packing, go pack right now. And so they like took me back to my room and they like told me which outfits I should pick out and like the vibe for each day or whatever. And so I packed, and then we hopped back in the car and we started driving, and we drove. I didn't know how long we were driving. I got iced a couple times. Eventually I was blindfolded and taken on just kind of like a wild goose chase to distract me. I finally showed up. Emily was the one who was driving me around while Abby and Vio were like setting things up. And eventually like we parked after many a donut in the driveway, which was interesting and very disorienting. So I went in and they had rented out this entire Airbnb in 21 Palms just like for the weekend, and we had such a fun time. They like bought a bunch of alcohol, like bedazzled the bottles, and like made us our own little cups. We just sort of like hung out, we drank. We just had so much fun. On the second day, I'd like to say I'm kind of a crafty person, not to the extent of like craziness, but I do craft occasionally. I think it's a good time. And they bought us these like cowboy hats. I'll put a picture of what all of them looked like up here. We all made cowboy hats that were like alcohol themed, and then that was like the activity for the second day that we were there. And then the next day, so that was, we got there on the 10th, we hung out on the 11th and made those hats, and then on the 12th we did a photo shoot. And so I finally came to my senses. I was just having too much fun and wasn't in the mindset of, you know, work, quote unquote. And so finally on the 12th, I came to my senses and was like, okay, maybe I should actually like start recording stuff because I want to like remember this. And so the 12th, we essentially had like a big photo shoot in Joshua Tree. And Joshua Tree is like, we were very far away from other people whenever we got out of the car. We were very safe. Wore masks when we were like in more public spaces, but we had like this like big photo shoot, and then we came back home and we like drank, and we have these like niche PowerPoint presentations that we made that our friend Vio hadn't seen yet, and oh my gosh, it was just such a fun time. I'm so grateful for them. I was just excited to be able to spend the day with them, and the fact that they went above and beyond was really touching, and it meant a lot to me. So here's like mini vlog, poorly vlogged day out of my weekend. Definitely not the best video that I've ever made, but it is probably one of the most like meaningful and sentimental. I had such a good time, and I wish that I could have captured it better, but you know, I was celebrating my 21st birthday. I'm not gonna have the best camera work, if you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and roll the clip. Alright, so this is the outside of the house. Very cute. When you walk in the door, here's the living room. It's the dining room. Kitchen.
A snack right here.
The hallway. Into the kitchen. What did I say?
Into the kitchen?
No, into the bathroom. This is where Vio and I slept, and this is where we like kept all of our bags and stuff. And then Emily and Abby slept on like a pull-out in the living room. Right there, where Vio stayed.
Happy birthday, man. It's a flower. You boom. Bad news, you guys. Chili as fuck. Oh my god. Katie, I need you to look at my profile right now. dumbest boy ever.
Hello, lady. Oh my god.
Bye. Take that grapes. Teach us how to twerk. I can't do it. They like say like well, I don't have enough. I put my hands on my.
I need a twerk song. Can we cue a twerk song?
That's so hard. Not tutorial TikTok. When you and now I'm traveling.
So yeah, that was my 21st birthday. If you came here for ideas or suggestions, the at-home wine tasting, if you can do that, literally just go pick up like a bunch of like $2 chucks from the store, or have one of your 21 friends do it, or your parents or something, and like get some cheese and crackers, and oh my gosh, it was such a good time. Like, I would do that just as like a leisure activity now. I think that that's a really fun thing. You can even like set it up cute if you have like a backyard, and like go from station to station and whatever. If you are looking for a suggestion, I definitely recommend that, because I had a really fun time doing that. Okay, well, thank you for watching my video. Again, one of the most sentimental things I think that I will ever post on the internet. I am going to link some petitions down below per usual that you can sign. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see y'all in next week. This will be interesting with a microphone. Bye!